Good afternoon, it's 1:30 and welcome back to Solent Sports News. I'm John Scrummick and these are your sports news headlines. Breaking news as Chris Wood makes history. The New Zealand international has been named as Premier League Player of the Month. He is the first ever Nottingham Forest player to win the award and the first player from New Zealand to win a Premier League Player of the Month. His manager, Nuno Espirito Santo, won October's Premier League Player of the Month. Manager of the Month, by earning 7 points from a possible 9. The Portuguese has now won 5 awards in the Premier League so far in his career. 2 Southampton players have been given an England call-up for next week's Nation League matches against Greece and the Republic of Ireland. Goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale returns to the Three Lions squad for the first time since his summer transfer from Arsenal. He was part of England's Euros 2024 side, but played no minutes in the tournament. Teammate Taylor Harwood-Bellis received a maiden call-up to the senior squad, with manager Lee Carsley delighted to reunite with former under-21 star.
The relationship that and longevity that I've known Taylor from obviously Man City and captain of the under-21s, having such a successful summer, you know, getting the promotion and they're playing in the Premier League week in, week out. He's a player that really deserves it.
The Baltimore Ravens won by 1 point in a last-minute thriller to beat the Cincinnati Bengals. The narrow 35-34 win saw Lamar Jackson get 4 touchdowns and a last-minute conversion to win the game. This puts the Ravens second in the AFC North, with their next game playing top of the division, Pittsburgh Steelers. Now on to Veronica, who takes a look into the Solent futsal team. She interviewed Solent futsal president Nicholas Ovelisum. Check back for the full story at 3:30. 62 people have been arrested in the Dutch capital following last night's Europa League tie between Ajax and Maccabi Tel Aviv. The arrests have been made due to anti-Semitic rioters targeting Israeli supporters to attack. UEFA has made a statement about the violence, saying, UEFA strongly condemns the incidents and acts of violence that occurred on Thursday night in the city of Amsterdam. Pakistan demolished Australia by 9 wickets in Adelaide to level their 3-match one-day international series. The Aussies could only manage 163 all-out in 35 overs, with Pakistan's premier fast bowler Haris Rauf taking 5 wickets. The Pakistani openers then made light work of the chase, knocking off the runs in just 26.5 overs for the loss of only 1 wicket. The decider takes place on Sunday in Perth, with Australia looking to avoid a first ODI series defeat at home since 2019. The West Indies cricket team will be without fast bowler Azari Joseph for their next 2 fixtures. The paceman picked up a ban for misconduct after leaving the field following an argument with captain Shai Hope in the Windies' crushing 8-wicket win over England. Joseph will miss the first 2 games of the 5-match T20 series against England, which starts tomorrow in Barbados. The Solent Redhawks quarterback Everett Sanchez is not only a talented American football player, but also an aspiring musician. Ollie Price spoke to him to find out how he balances both of his passions.
Everett Sanchez is a Solent Redhawks quarterback. While on the field he is throwing dimes, he's also in the studio writing and producing music. I interviewed him to find out how he balances both of his passions.
Soon to be Manchester United boss Ruben Amorim won his first game against future rivals Man City before he even started as Red Devils manager. He managed Sporting Lisbon for the last time at home on Tuesday night, as they beat last year's Premier League champions 4-1 after they went down in the opening 5 minutes. The manager played down his achievements though, saying it was a one-off after his team left the stadium victorious. Victor Gyökeres, the man that everyone is talking about, won the UEFA Champions League Player of the Week. Sporting striker came out on top with a hat-trick against the Premier League champions Manchester City. With claims that the striker is worth £67 million, top Premier League clubs such as Manchester United and Arsenal are linked to signing the Swedishman. Manchester United ended their year-long European drought after a 2-0 win against Greek side PAOK. Amad Diallo helped carry the Red Devils to their first Europa League win this season, with 2 goals in the second half. Interim coach Ruud van Nistelrooy has praised the in-form winger after his impressive start to the season.
He was excellent. In the first half he was our best player already. He looked sharp, he did well. In the second half he decided the game for us with 2 important goals, so he did excellent.
The win sees Manchester United climb to 15th in the Europa League table. Chelsea were busy breaking records in Europe last night. The Blues battered Armenian side Noah 8-0 in the Europa Conference League, smashing the record for the biggest win in the competition. Manager Enzo Maresca revelled in his side's performance, praising the professionalism and concentration.
Football is full of surprise, and what I asked them before the game it was just to show how serious we are, how professional, and I think they show that, and it's an important message for all of us.
Chelsea take on Arsenal in the Premier League this Sunday, and there are doubts over the fitness of talisman Cole Palmer. Not every English club was successful in Europe though, as Tottenham Hotspur lost 3-2 in the Europa League against Galatasaray. Victor Osimhen shocked everyone after scoring 2 goals in 8 minutes, making it 10 goal contributions in 8 appearances for the Nigerian striker. Unfortunately though, his teammate Mauro Icardi will be missing the rest of the season due to an ACL injury that he picked up in yesterday's match. René Sleggers is currently the interim manager at Arsenal Women's after Jonas Ederval stepped down earlier in the season. Coming up later today, Rochelle Barnum will be at Emirates Stadium to report live on Arsenal's women's managerial change and the male managers in the women's game in general. After golfer Tommy Fleetwood equalled the course record at the Abu Dhabi Championship yesterday, fellow Englishman Paul Waring went 1 better. The world number 229 carded an incredible 11 under 61 to lead the championship by 4 shots going into day 3 at 19 under par, breaking the course record in the process. Rory McIlroy has been making moves after a slow start to the tournament, but threw it away in the closing stages of his second round. The 4-time major champion triple bogeyed the 17th hole, dropping 3 shots and falling outside the top 10. Over to the world of tennis now, as British number 2 Cameron Norrie secured his place in the 2024 Marseille Open last fall. The Brit beat Zizou Bergs in straight sets to reach his 25th ATP semi-final. Norrie will face France's Corentin Moutet for a place in the final this afternoon, as the former world number 8 continues to battle back from a forearm injury that forced him to miss the Olympics and the US Open. Kik Sauber has announced Gabriel Bortoleto as their second driver for the 2025 Formula 1 season. The Brazilian is currently leading the Formula 2 Championship and will partner German Nico Hülkenberg next year. Bortoleto will replace Valtteri Bottas, who is in talks with Mercedes to return to the team as a reserve driver for 2025. Blair Murray is set to make his Wales debut against Fiji. The Scarlets winger Murray will make his first appearance after being named in Warren Gatland's side that will face Fiji on Sunday in Cardiff. The 23-year-old was born in New Zealand. Despite a possibility of playing for the All Blacks though, he chose to play for Wales because of his mother's side. He joined the Scarlets in June 2024. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Chance Comic, and remember to check out our website for live updates on the Solent Sports News.